Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the officials are just jumping on the ice for a Saturday matinee game between the Winona Winhawks and the visiting Austin Packers. We'll see how many times today I mess up Packers, call them Bruins. I wrote it down all over every sheet I have to try to remind myself. My partner in crime here was laughing at me the whole time. Asked if I wanted a Sharpie. I said, yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. We're going to have some escorts in today's game. The 10U girls just finished up right before the varsity, and varsity girls were here cheering them on, so that was a lot of fun. Now the 10U girls get to escort our varsity players onto the ice. Should be a fun contest here. Final game of the season as we wrap up the regular season play for the Winona Winhawks at home against Austin. Austin's starting to find their way a little bit. Got a young team, so with a young team comes that growing pains of kind of learning the game at the varsity level. They're starting a young group today, 8th and 9th graders, and then they come back with their older group, the captains and assistant captains of the team here. So should be a fun contest for the Winona girls. Good way to finish up. Had a game in Red Wing on, must have been Thursday. And that was a good game for the Winhawks. They were able to find the back of the net, and they were in a bit of a scoring drought, so it was a good time to get a little confidence coming into this game, and hopefully that continues. So just getting ready to get announcements, announcing the starting lineups and our escorts for today's game. Thanks for joining us. It should be a fun contest. The Winhawks versus the Austin Packers.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to Bud King Arena for today's season finale as we wrap up the regular season with this Big Nine conference matchup between the visiting Austin Packers and your Winona Winhawks. Let's meet today's starters. First for the visiting Packers, in goal, number 30, Lily Haight. On defense, number 4, Addison Broughton. On defense, number 23, Jade Baster. At forward, number 2, Alexia Austin. At forward, number 16, Sadie Coddington. And at forward, number 20, Jamie Baster. And presenting the rest of the Packers, Austin's head coach is Denny Bray. And now for your Winhawks, in goal, number 33, Aaliyah Gracious. On defense, number 25, Asta Griggs. On defense, number 29, Tori Thompson. At forward, number 3, Kaja Kovala. At forward, number 11, Briar Ralu. And at forward, number 15, Cora Wadowitz. And presenting the rest of the Winhawk team, Winona's head coach is Rick Burns. Now, if you would please rise as you're able, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. The Minnesota State High School League reminds us that the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including all fans, players, coaches, and officials, is one of those values. So please support tonight's teams with the respect they deserve. So keep it clean, cheer on your teams, and let's play hockey!
All right, folks. Usually our announcer's right on that disclaimer. I was kind of giving him a moment. I got ready to hop back on. He decided it was his turn. So, nice crowd here at Bud King Ice Arena for the most part here. Good turnout. Austin Packers a little light on the traveling plans today, so should be noisy for the Winhawks as we get ready to drop the puck here for our opening faceoff. If you are still at home or listening somewhere else and have the ability to get down to Bud King, come on down and cheer on the Winhawks at season finale. Like I said, should be a fun game. Austin wearing the red trimmed in white, and your Winhawks wearing their white trimmed in orange. Koval set to take the opening face-off draw. Wadowitz to her right, Rouleau to her left. Griggs and Thompson will start as our blue liners. Puck drop, Rouleau's on it in a hurry. She's going to drive wide into the offensive zone, look to set something up, throws to the net. Wadowitz right there. Koval picks it up, runs into a pair of skates, or she had an empty net. Thompson's going to jump on a squirming puck. Couldn't quite corral it as it ran right into an Austin Packers stick there. Griggs stick handled one nice little move, beat one with her hands, and out she goes to Wadowitz. Wadowitz couldn't quite handle the puck. We're back through neutral ice with Kovala. Kovala looking for some room. She's going to split the middle. Gains his own, dumps and looks for a change. 23 back to pick it up for the Packers. Young starter there, number 23. Baster. Two Baster girls were starting tonight, or this afternoon, the two sisters, so it was kind of fun. Thompson tries to pick up the puck as it enters neutral ice. A little rim play there by the Packers, trying to relieve some pressure, and they do so nicely. Puck squirts over to Anna Raymond. Anna Raymond picks up just off the bench, throws it right into a pair of skates, looking to hit Jarowski on the far side, and Forsyth was right in the middle of that pass. Quick on the attack is Broomer. Broomer in a new position tonight. Good hold there by Mealing. Mealing down to Forsyth. Forsyth picks up the puck, looking to try to send it behind the back of the net, and the only one there was an Austin Packer. Broomer over to hold. Austin with a nice exit to their weak side wing, who was cutting through. 2-on-2 as they enter the blue line. 3-on-2. Turnover there, 22 just dumped the puck, looking for support, and Broomer's going to be off to the races if she hurries. Broomer gains the middle, looking for a shot. Shoot, save there by Haight. Broomer back on the forecheck. Looking to set something up, throws it down deep, and she's going to go for a change. Rim play there over to Grishas just off the bench. Grishas tries to get it past an Austin Packer, doesn't quite make it work. Good hop there. Wadowitz just off, Pollock just off the bench, throws it back in. Pollock and Berg on the attack. Wadowitz coming up far side. Puck fumbled there momentarily by the Packers, thrown out of the zone, and we're going to get a stoppage here for ice at 15:03 left in the first period. Good start for the Winhawks, sustained pressure. Imagine Coach Burns is going to roll the whole crew here today, get everyone some ice before we head into playoff season here. So see a lot of girls hitting the ice today. Should be a good opportunity to log some minutes. Maddie Berg won over to Pollock. Pollock back to the point, tie with a shot, deflected, hit about 15 people on the way through, didn't quite get to the net. Autumn Wadowitz, first one on it, throws it out to Grishas. Grishas tries to go back down deep, hits an Austin player's skates. That's number 17 that was in the way there. Wadowitz back out, throws it to Grishas one more time. Back down low we go. Berg tries throwing it up to Grishas. She's going to have to bite down, keeping Sophie busy on the blue line over here. Morgan Ty singing, "What About Me?" Good play there. Ty had her head on a swivel as Austin Packer was trying to cherry pick everybody. Cora Wadowitz jumps off the bench. She's 1-on-5 as she gains the zone alone and then tries to throw it deep, and she'll forecheck on her own. Does a good job of bottling things up there momentarily. Puck thrown out to Griggs. Griggs picks it up, walks middle, shot. Save, kicked aside there by Haight. Rouleau, first one on it. Drives down below the net, looking to set up. Centering feed doesn't quite get there. She's back on the puck, first one on it, looking to go cross ice. Cycle play down low to Kovala. Kovala here near wall. Walks middle. She's going to get forehand trip there. No call as everybody's watching and no one's throwing a hand up. Such is life. Shot there by Griggs. Easy save by Haight. She saw it the whole way through. Again, good start for the Winhawks, sustaining some offensive zone time, setting some things up. like to see our passing a team like this. We should be able to snap that puck around a little bit, and it seems like we're kind of chasing just a little bit more than I'd like to see early. Doing a good job of holding the zone, but just something's missing here. Over to Thompson. Thompson throws it on net. Blockered away there by Haight. Back to Drelski. Drelski out to Thompson. Thompson walks middle. She's looking for support. Tries to throw it down low. Hits a skate there. Kicked out, held by Griggs. Griggs jumps on it. Tries to throw it back down deep. Doesn't quite make it, and it's kicked out to neutral ice. Griggs recovers, go D to D. Just out of the reach of Thompson. She's going to have to retreat in her own end. Fumbles the puck. Dangerous little play there. Thompson quick-footed those right back on it. Slides out for stick one more time up the half wall to Drelski. Held there by number 20. Austin tries to throw it out in front. Good play by Griggs to get a stick on it and clear it out of trouble. Just out of the reach of Jarowski, and the Packers will have to retreat to their own end and try to break out one more time. Rim play to 16. 16 picks it up for the Packers. She's going to skate back behind her own net and look for support. Nobody home on the half wall, so she throws it to the middle. Intercepted by Mealing. Mealing's going to walk. Shot. Save. Kicked out wide. Big rebound there, and Berg just overskated it. Story of last week, and then they leak a girl behind the D, and we got to pay attention here. They're going to try to do that all game to generate some offense. So our weak side D, our high three, you got to pay attention because you got a D drive down low. You can't let a girl sneak behind you. Got to know as a blue liner, we're all 5R. Got to be caught in 5 red jerseys there. So that happens sometimes with the young players still learning the game a little bit. Face off, one down deep by Berg. Centering feed by Wadowitz right on the stick. Oh, deflected out of the way. Paula couldn't quite get anything out of the back door. It was wide open. Skips out past Raymond. Mealing's going to hustle over and pick up the puck. She's in a foot race. Throws it high off the boards and back out to neutral ice. Berg, first one on it. Throwing far side. Should say near side. Picked up by Raymond. Raymond, headman up to Wadowitz. Wadowitz couldn't quite handle it. It was sort of handcuffed along the wall. Pollock cuts through to pick up that puck. Backhand to Raymond. Raymond rips a one-timer. Misses everything, and we get a stoppage as maybe the net is off. Net was off. So, hard slap shot by Raymond. Missed the net wide and creamed right out of the zone there. It's one thing, again, as a young player, you got to learn when you're going to rip that shot from that angle, you better hit something or it's a breakout pass to the other team. So, nice start here. Good job by that third line getting pressure early. Top line back out with Kovla. Wadowitz goes down in a heap down the corner. Kovla first one on it. She springs it out to Ty. Ty's going to try to shoot. Hits a pair of shin pads. Come on now, got to get it through. And they're back. Got a little room. 22 loose. Tries to get the puck deep and loses it right by the door. I wonder if it didn't hit something there. Kovla's going to come out with a head of speed. She's got Wadowitz out in front. Wadowitz corrals a bouncing puck. Gets it back to Kovla on the backhand. Backhand drop pass to Rouleau. Didn't quite work out the way they wanted, and Austin Pack is off to the races here. 22's got a head of steam. She's got quick feet. She takes a sharp angle shot, misses everything, and that's what we were just talking about, that breakout pass. Just about worked out in the Winhawks' favor there. 7 back to pick it up for the Packers. That's Anderson. Anderson turns the puck over, tries to throw it out. Doesn't quite get there as Jarowski was jumping off the bench right into a forecheck play. Good read there by Griggs to jump that pass across ice and get it back in, so we're back on the attack. Jarowski first one on it. Turns it over right to Forsyth in the zone. Oh, right in the slot. Good save by Haight. Forsyth jumped herself right into a nice scoring opportunity there. Broomer throws a stick at it, was able to get a little bit on it to hold it. Good job by Broomer to hold that puck down low. Forsyth picks it up back out to Jarowski. Jarowski got a nice shot from the high slot, misses everything just wide. Thrown back in front by Forsyth, doesn't quite get there. Haight looking for the puck. She had no idea where it was. Jarowski down low. We had 3 forwards down low. Thrown out to the point. Ty holds there. Over to Griggs. Griggs looking for a shot. She's going to shoot it. Doesn't get through as Forsyth is dumped out in front of the net. Broomer over on the far side holds puck back down low to Ty. Ty throws it on net. Covered there by Haight. Good save. Living in the O-zone's a good place to be. Hard for the Packers to score from there. Tell you what, number 22 there, Lauren Bowe, we're going to have to pay attention to that little sophomore. She got loose one time and she had everybody beat. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's see how Austin runs their offense here. They're going to probably, my guess is they're going to try to leak some people out of the zone when they gain possession to try to add some pressure to the Winhawks defense. Austin, this year has been hard to get the puck in the back of the net. And when that happens, you gotta, as a coach, gotta find some creative ways to find some offense. So it wouldn't totally surprise me. The problem with that is, as you're seeing early on, is it allows the Winhawks to forecheck the living daylights out of the puck. And if they can do that, they'll break that idea quickly of the Packers. Puck shot right on by Wadowitz, steered aside. Sharp angle shot, looking for a rebound or a little mess. Out come the Packers. Splits the defense, walks right through the middle. Number 2 does. Gains his zone, down goes Thompson. But got it out to Pollock. Pollock didn't get her head up just in time, but is able to get the puck out of the zone. I think she thought she had the weak side wing cutting, but nobody was home as they were kind of trapped down low. Back to Griggs. Griggs out half wall. Berg jumps on that puck as it chips out to center. Right back through the neutral zone we go with Packers jumping all over that puck. Mealing picks it up at her own blue line. She's got some room to skate. She's looking for a pass, but kind of got tied up with Wadowitz and then tries to throw across ice. Not a good time for that one. Not a terrible play. Just got to get a little lower to set that up. That's when you just got to skate it and set something up down low. Top line back out. Blue line will be Danielson and Grishus. Kovla taking the offensive zone draw against Bo. Face off one straight left, back to the point. Rouleau attempts to get it there. Grishus throws it on net, steered aside easily by Haight. Wadowitz jumping on that puck in a hurry. Got it out to neutralize. Bouncing puck, hard to handle for number 9 of the Packers. Picked up by Grishus. She steers away, backhand, forehand, throws it up the wall to Wadowitz. Wadowitz cuts back through, had some speed. She's got 2 outlets. Kovla far side, rolls off her stick. Tape to tape. Sorry to hit you in the stick, kid. That's the way that goes sometimes. Back it goes. Danielson picks it up at her own blue line. Throws it up the wall. Skated past to a Packer player and a Winhawk player. Quick pass to 22. 22 right in the middle of the ice. Tries that dump play. 23 for the Packers jumps on that puck and tries to throw it back down deep. Hits a shin pad. Rouleau on the puck down low. Thrown out in front or attempted to by the Packers. Picked up by Kovla. Kovla gets ahead of speed. She's looking to go far side to Rouleau. Rouleau's going to pick it up off the boards. Just missed her behind her. Thompson jumps off the bench, tries to skate through the puck, right back on 22 stick. Bo is everywhere, shoots wide, misses. Broomer getting to the half wall, tries to chip it out, doesn't quite get through. Thrown back down deep by the Packers. First time the Packers have been in the offensive zone for sustained time here. Good job forechecking there. Quick exit there, Griggs to Jarowski, Jarowski to Forsyth. And we're offsides by about, a little further than we'd like to say, 2 feet maybe. I would like to keep us onside there. We had a nice 3-on-2 attack. Just mistimed a little bit. Mesa playing a new, Broomer playing a little different position today. Ever since Burns went down, it's been just kind of trying to find something that fits along the second line here. And so Broomer's going to take her shot at it today. Face off one, Mealing walks in, shoots high, misses everything. It would have been good in football. I did have a conversation with one of the players about that yesterday. They said that was kind of the theme of practice yesterday. If they were playing football, they would have had a whole bunch of field goals. And that theme seems to be continuing today. Foot race, 17 versus 2 Winhawks. Mealing wins the race, gets it up, rim play up to Broomer. Broomer picks it up there, throws it off the wall to get Jarowski sprung. Jarowski in a foot race doesn't quite beat the Packers there. Packers throw across ice and reset. Right up the near side they go. Puck held there about the red line. Winhawks win that battle. Pollock trying to skate through the puck, doesn't quite handle it there. 24 comes away with it for Packers. Throws it into the skates of Mealing. Picked up by Ty. Ty's going to wheel behind her own net. Look for an outlet. She's got room to skate if she wants it. Is able to get it to Wadowitz on the far side, but kind of handcuffed her again as it hit her skates and couldn't quite get on the stick. She tried to go skate to stick. Didn't quite work that time. Rim back on to Pollock on the backhand. Overskates it slightly. Grishus jumps on that. Uh-oh, we got a squirming puck there, and Austin's in the back of the net. Just one of those plays I know all the girls would like to have back. Bouncing puck on the half wall. Rather than skate through it, we threw a stick at it. Gets past Ty and just chipped past Grishus, and Grishus just left too much room along the post there. Not usually what she does, but she left a pretty big window. Normally she gets over there and seals that post off. That little girl on the bouncing puck is probably not beating her over the shoulder. Just got it right under a blocker. There's, like I said, a window there, and Winhawks find themselves down 1. 7:26 left in the first. Not the start I know the Winhawks wanted, especially when you consider the fact that they've pretty much lived in the offensive zone here. But we haven't got that many shots. I mean, it says we have, but they haven't been high-quality shots. I mean, just kind of throwing the puck at the net, steered aside by Haight pretty easily here. So we're going to have to cash in on one of the, a little better scoring opportunity. Face-off won by the Winhawks, or by the Packers.
First period. That's a goal for the Austin Packers. Number 20, Jamie Baster. That is Baster unassisted.
And that's the kind of play right there we just saw Rouleau make that just isn't going to work. That blind backhand to nobody. Just, that's one of those things where I think sometimes the kids are they're outthinking their game. Just keep it simple, play fast, put the puck on net, and see what happens. Don't try to make this game complicated. It's a simple game. Put the puck on the net. We also got to hit the net. So Wadowitz just had a nice shot there, missed wide. Raymond loses the puck there as she was in a battle with number 22 again. Then Asta Griggs is able to recover and get it out to Wadowitz. Wadowitz is attacking. She tries to walk through two, doesn't quite get there. Loses the puck. Raymond's looking to jump. Thrown just past, just in the offensive zone. Packers regroup. They're out near side. 10 attacking Raymond. Raymond, good stick in the middle, is able to chip that away. Drowski picks it up. She's going to skate behind her own net. She's going to throw it up the boards. Nope, right into the skates of number 2. Broomer picks up. She's going to chip it. Chip it out just out of the reach of Forsyth. A little touch there. Mealing picks it up in the middle of the ice, and she's got a little room to skate here, but she can't quite find the handle on the puck. Gets it ahead to Drowski for the forecheck. Drowski jumps on that puck, throws it behind the net to Broomer. Broomer's looking for point support, misses everybody right under Danielson's hands. Foot race, 2 Packers, Mealing hustling back. She picks it up, throws it up the wall to Broomer. Broomer centers to nobody. We had to activate it there. If our D would have activated, it would have been a really great play. It wasn't a bad play by Broomer, but our defense was just kind of standing flat-footed. Probably not a play they practice a lot, but our defense there has to know we activate on that play. It's set for our weak side D to get that out. Packers attempt to throw it in. Hits Berg in the shins, right to Pollock's stick. Pollock chips it around nicely and avoids an open door as she enters the zone. Packers throw it back into neutral ice, and they're going to have numbers again. 2-on-1. Good stick by Danielson to break that up. Right into the skates of Pollock, then to Berg, then to Wadowitz, and back in we go. Ty tries to hold it there with her skate, doesn't quite get the puck where she wanted it. Aaliyah Grishis comes out to play it. Does a good job, and Maddie Berg is able to clear it out to neutral ice. Wadowitz first one on it, overskates the puck there. Try to throw a stick on it. Like to see her throw her skates through that puck and just play through the hands. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson's got a little room. Tries to throw it to Griggs on the backhand. Doesn't quite work. Again, it just feels like the girls are just making this more complicated than it has to be. Thompson had room to skate there, and instead tries to throw a perfect pass past the defender on the backhand. Just not going to work. Come through the middle, let things open up, catch your breath, play the game the right way. We're okay. Puck deep there, held by Kovala momentarily. Packers finding room. And Griggs just missed it at the blue line on the hole, back to Thompson's stick. Thompson's going to now she's going to skate. She gains the blue line. She's got a head of speed, gets forehand, doesn't quite get much on it as it was sliding off her stick. Picked up there by Rouleau. Thrown back out the whole length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing and a stoppage here. 4:13 left. Winhawks down 1. Out shooting Austin. I'm assuming Austin has 1 shot on goal since they did score. So I think the shots are probably a little off here. But, again, not super high danger. Last shot attempt was a perfect example. Just the girls, pucks rolling off their stick. Stopping their feet, reaching. Keep your feet moving. Let's get heavy on our stick and let's make something happen. Face off one to Drowski. Drowski throws a bouncing puck to Mealing. Mealing throws it on net. Redirected nicely by Forsyth. Just missed the far post. She had the right play on. She just missed the net by about a half an inch. Austin comes in 1-on-3. Mealing uses her hand and tries to chip it out to neutral ice. Right under Broomer's stick. Broomer does get it through trouble, and she's going to skate up. Oh, man. Drowski just about found herself in a breakaway there as the Packers threw it far side. 1-on-1 is 16 versus Mealing. Shot from a sharp angle. That's an easy save for our netminder, and they're up to 2 shots on net, one of which went in. You're getting a look at the replay here. Shot low, beautiful play. Nice redirect by Forsyth. She missed by, I'm not kidding you, she missed by an inch. So nice little play there. That's what I'm talking about. Girls, just keep it simple. Do things the right way. Forsyth takes the draw. Won by the Packers. Pop fly over the net. Mealing picks it up there, throws it up the wall to Broomer. Broomer throws it back behind her own net to Raymond. Raymond picks it up on the backhand, tries to go backhand, forehand. Fumbles the puck, Austin right on it. 2-on-2 in the corner. Drowski comes over with the puck. She's looking far side. Hits Broomer on the backhand. Nice little outlet play. Broomer gets to the middle of the ice, gets to her forehand. Shoot right into the chest of the defenseman. And then it should be a hand pass, but they missed it. Somehow the officials missed the hand pass. Maybe the most obvious one in the history of high school hockey. But hey, sometimes things get missed. Berg jumps on the puck trying to 1-on-3. Doesn't quite get there, and they're going to stretch. Good stick by Wadowitz. Autumn Wadowitz coming through the middle. Saw that stretch pass unfolding. Threw a stick out. Got enough on it. Calls for the puck. Berg throws it far side. Wadowitz first one on it. Back out to neutral ice we go. Sophie going to go backhand over to Danielson. Danielson right up nicely to Pollock, just out of her reach. Austin loving to run that stretch across the offensive zone. Is going to bite him in the butt if they're not careful. Bo on the puck. Bo, look, shot, sticks in the way there by Gricius, and it's bouncing puck behind the net. Bouncing puck, bouncing Pollux. As Kylie lost her footing there for a moment. Autumn crashes, gets a little bit of shin on there just to deflect that puck, throwing back out in front. We're scrambling a little bit, are the Winhawks. Wadowitz picks it up, stretch pass out to Pollock. Pollock's got good feet, she's gonna go. Gains the blue line. Kovla just off the bench, calling for the puck. Pollock throws it behind and goes for a change. She's gonna let her girls forecheck. Fresh legs off the bench is Kovla. Rouleau jumping in there so she can get that puck out of the skates and get something happening here. Wadowitz skating into the high slot looking for something. Puck leaks out on Austin's stick right in front of the net, and Wadowitz just overskates it again. This is what I mean. Stop throwing your stick at the puck, girls. Put your skates through the puck. Keep it simple. Thompson behind her own net, pick it up. Bounces off a skate and regains possession. Backhand, forehand, outlet to Kovla. Kovla looking for an outlet. Cora cuts in front of her, stays on side. Wadowitz drives nuts. Kovla puck off her stick there just momentarily. Backhand, tries to run a cycle play. Thompson's going to jump from the point and get low. She's going to throw it out to Rouleau, backhand to backhand. Back to backhand. 3 backhands in a row. That's got to be some sort of record. Wadowitz battling down in the corner, comes away with the puck. She's all by herself looking for support. It's 1-on-3. Wadowitz is somehow battling 1-on-3. Comes away with the puck. Nice opportunity. Jumping off the bench is Jarowski, misses the whole lot again. Holy moly, girls. We're going to have a talk in the intermission here that we're trying to hit the red thing with the net on the back because we have missed it all game long. Stretch pass out to Forsyth. Was trying to do a little touch pass to Thompson. Wasn't a bad play. Thompson just didn't realize it was coming. Forsyth gains one, beats one with her hands, gets it up to Broomer, stays on side. Broomer getting forehand. She's going to shoot. She never met a shot she didn't like. Jarowski picks it up on the backhand, tries to go backhand forehand to the point, fumbles the puck. Right to Raymond. Raymond's got room. Ah, dang it, just right off the stick again, girls. Come on, settle down. Get out there, and they're going to try to ice it. It's going to be a foot race again. Mealing in another foot race with 2, and we're going to get icing. Number 2 for Austin. Ironically, her name is Austin, Alexia, 8th grader, seems to be showing up here a little bit. So good for her. She looks like a fast up-and-comer for Austin. I'm sure they're looking at all their 8th and 9th graders and go, just give us a couple of years. We're going to be a problem for people. And right now they're a problem for the Winhawks as they lead 1-0. Face-off won by Austin, rimmed around far side. Broomer's going to be the first one on it for the Winhawks. Good hold there, heavy stick. Forsyth tries to jump on that, doesn't quite get there. Jarowski back here near side. Jarowski managed to get a little bit of something on it. Mealing's going to jump the hold, then thinks better of it as they were leaking on Austin to forward again. Broomer is able to angle that young lady off the puck in a hurry. Puck squirts loose there. Forsyth first one on it. 8 seconds left here. Out to Broomer, Broomer to Forsyth. Forsyth, Jarowski, 2-1, and that'll do it for the first period as the Winhawks find themselves in a deficit. I think
shots for the period, 11 for Winona and 2 for Austin.
I think Coach Burns hopefully goes into the locker room and tell the girl to calm down, catch your breath. Let's play our game. We're not playing poorly by any stretch of the imagination. I believe for almost that entire period, we outplayed Austin. It's not even close, but Austin took advantage of their opportunity, and we did not. So we're going to have to find a way to connect on some of these passes. Girls are going to have to play heavy on that bottom hand, keep the game simple. It looked like we were outsmarting ourselves there. A couple drop passes in zone. I don't like that play. If you're going to run a drop pass, it has to be 110% guaranteed. If it's not, don't run it. Get the puck to the net. Let's see what's going to happen on some rebounds. We had a couple opportunities. Forsyth had a redirect that just missed by inches. So calm down, catch your breath, play our game. We'll be just fine when we come out of this intermission. We'll get back at it, see if we can't maintain offensive zone pressure like we have this whole game, and the puck will start going in the back. So we'll be back at you here in about 15 minutes after the Zam driver does his thing. Coach Burns go in there, tell the girls to take a breath, and we'll be back to work. See you in a minute. All right, Stripes are taking the ice, making sure it's still solid, doing their hot lap. Girls getting ready to jump out the locker room door for period number 2. Winhawks find themselves trailing 1-0 if you're just joining us. One of the Baster girls, I think it was Jamie Baster, freshman, on the board for Austin. Bouncing puck, couldn't quite get it out of the half-wall zone there, and bounced over a defenseman's stick. Looked like Grish just kind of reached for it, and Baster put a stick on it, bounced it in an open window there along the post. One of their 2 shots on the period for the Packers, and it found the back of the net. So Winhawks have been playing quite well overall, just not quite as clean as they'd like it, just a little off. Again, it feels like they're trying to do too much. Maybe a little carryover from the Red Wing game where there was a little more time and space and they had a lead there, so they were able to try some things. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with trying things, being creative. However, you still got to keep the game simple, play the right way. And so hopefully in the break here during the intermission, they went in the locker room, caught their breath, had a little powwow, said, hey, ladies, listen up. Let's keep it simple. One quick pass, one quick shot, crash the rebounds. Hate's done a good job of steering trouble away, but there hasn't been super high danger opportunities either. Some shots in the point didn't get through. One really nice redirect by Forsyth. But other than that, we've missed the net about, I don't know. I'd like to see our shots attempted versus shots on goal, because I would guess we missed about 8 shots wide of the net over the crossbar. And if any of those would be on target, we're maybe up a couple here. So we'll see what happens the rest of the way down the stretch. Looks like Kovala's line is going to take the opening face-off. Packers are going to match with their young group, it looks like, of 8th graders and 9th graders. So number 2, Austin. Number 16, Cuddington. Sadie Cuddington having a nice year for the Packers as a freshman. Baster, he's got the goal in the game. Bratton, it's an 8th grader as well. And the other Baster, Jade, on defense is, I believe, who they're gonna match up against our top line here of Kovala, Rouleau, Wadowitz, with Griggs and Thompson on the blue line. So let's see if we can't get out to a hot start on some fresh ice here as puck gets ready to drop in the second period. Winhawks out shooting the Packers 10-2 on the score sheet. So puck's here loose in neutral ice. Packers chip it ahead, go D to D. Thompson looking for a stretch pass up to Rouleau. Rouleau throws it in far side. Wadowitz is going to be the first one on it. She attacks Austin, throw up near side, overskated, did Kovala. Feel like I'm saying that more than I like here of our team in general, not just one player, all players. Packers enter the offensive zone and then turnover. Kovala comes away with it with speed, loses it for a moment, goes skate to stick, tries to get forehand, shoots it right into a shin pad, but then it leaks through. Rouleau looks and sees that our D are changing behind her and thinks better than throwing it out of the zone. Raymond just jumped on and does a good job of battling a Packer there, number 2, and throws it back down deep. Packers pick it up there. Jarowski, first one on it. Forsyth helping on the forecheck. Squirts out to Mealing on the far side. Rolls off first stick, then she regains possession. She walks middle forehand, shot low. Rebound sitting there. Forsyth, that's when I'd like our D just to rip it high. I know our D are taught to shot low, and I've been preaching at them since they were little kids to shoot it low, but that one you just shoot to score. Right into the shins goes Mealing. Jarowski back out to Mealing. Mealing walks middle. She's going to shoot low again, looking for a stick. Nothing doing there as Broomer was just out of her reach. Broomer, first one on it. Nice little offensive zone time here. Broomer shoots wide, misses everything. Back across it goes. Backhand, forehand does Mealing. Mealing looking, going low. She goes boards down to Jarowski. Jarowski looking to center. Nobody home. Then Raymond steps in, shot right into the chest, bouncing puck. Nobody home to pick up the rebound. And Austin's going to come back with speed. Good stick there at the blue line. And forces an offside. That's why gap is so important as a young player. You want that gap at the red line, ideally, stick to stick. Force that offsides. Force them to dump the puck early. See if they can't force an icing. So good offensive zone time there for the second line. Got to get our point people there shooting like they mean it there a little bit. Mealing had a couple chances. I'd like to see her rip that puck a little harder. I know she's got more in the tank than that. Looks like she's trying to do too much again. All of our girls just a little too cute here. Just do the job. Keep it simple. Ty tries to throw a bouncing puck out to Waterwitz, who was hollering for it. Waterwitz throws it across ice. Pollock was cutting across and just misread the play, threw it behind her a little bit. Pollock's going to run an angle play and forces the dump in. Ice right on net, however, Grish's just going to think better of it as Bo was driving down heavy. Just covers the puck, and we'll take a defensive zone draw. Good call there by 33. She saw that speedy number 22, that sophomore for Austin, was flying down with a full head of steam and said, no, we're not going to play that game. We'll let Berg take the draw here. Packers win the faceoff shot. Doesn't quite get through, hits a couple skates and kicks aside. Ty comes away, tries to go backhand, doesn't quite work. Attempted throwing out front. Grishus reads that nicely. Sophie Grishus, that is, and kicks it away, not Aaliyah Grishus. I know those two girls get on the ice together, and I got to make sure I got the right names going here. On to Waterwood's stick. She tries to go backhand in zone. Doesn't quite get it there. Holds on the wall. Kicks out to Sophie's stick. Maddie tries to throw it in deep right at a player. 85 feet, and they manage to find a foot and a half all the time. They call a touch, wave off icing. Ty first one on it. She's in a foot race against one of the Packers players, maybe number 10, 18. It's hard to say. Kovala, center for the Winhawks, captain, jumps in the fray. Puck squirts out to the point. Packers battle their backhand, forehand, thrown back on net. Redirect, dangerous little play as Griggs was kind of late picking up number 22, Bo, as she was crashing the net and got a stick on it, just enough to make you nervous. And Grishus tracked that down. And Griggs recovered nicely and got her stick off the ice to make sure there was nothing else going on. 13:59 here left in the second period. Kovala to take the draw, defensive zone left of Grishus. Puck drop one back to Thompson. Thompson's going to throw it up far side boards to Rouleau. Rouleau picks up. She's got room to skate. Throws it off her stick, and the Packers throw it right back in. Grishus picks it up and plays it there. Thompson, Mohawks are way out of trouble to see the whole ice. Turns it over momentarily, but then recovers. Luckily, the Packers overskated that one. D to D we go. Griggs back to the D. Up the wall here, it's going to find Waterwitz. Waterwitz is going to circle in her own end. She's going to look for a stretch pass. Rouleau right behind her, picks it up with speed. She's going to push wide. Try to walk middle, throws it through a little bit of a screen. Nothing too dangerous there. Steered aside by Haight. Kovala overskates the puck, but is back on it. Dumps a girl there. Throwing up the half wall. Stopped by the Austin Packers trying to get out of the zone. They stopped their own attempt, and then it's finally cleared. Thompson in a foot race against 17. 17 quick on it. Thompson couldn't quite get much on it. Turns it over, but luckily the Packers overskated it. Threw it back on net. Thompson wheels behind her own net. A little bit of pressure there, but not too much to talk about. She's going to skate it 3 feet, throw it to Waterwitz. Waterwitz looking for an option. Cross ice to Rouleau. Rouleau has a cut in Kovala. They gain the zone. Shot. Blockered away there by Haight. Rouleau first one on it in the corner. Good forecheck by Rouleau. Tries to throw it at net. Nobody home. Raymond's going to jump down from her point position as she just got off the bench. And they're going to leak their player again. We're going to have numbers. Mealing back. Luckily, a kind of a soft toss into the corner there as Broomer did a good job of recovering there. And Mealing, so it's 2-on-2 at the line. Fill in, puck thrown through the slot. Nobody home. Couldn't find anybody. Forsythe couldn't quite get there. Raymond couldn't quite get there. Pucks walk back middle. We need some support here, girls. Let's go. Find the handle on it. Forsythe down low. Mealing down low battling. Forsythe comes away with it. Leaks to the slot. Puck's bouncing around. Sticks, feet, covered by Grishus, and we're going to get a whistle. Come on, ladies. Skate through the puck. Just sloppy. Sloppy play there by the Winhawks. Raymond jumped down low. Not a great fill. Again, cherry picker behind the defense. Got to count all 5. Recovered well. Broomer came and filled then 2-on-2, but then we just couldn't find the handle. Just got outworked down low. Face off won by Bo. Bo back out to the point. Broomer pressured there. Broomer's going to get a stick on it. Bounce off her head. She's on a breakaway. She hurries. Takes a stick with her. She has to regain possession. Couldn't quite find the handle. Trying to set up, finds Forsythe in the slot, shot, misses everything. That's going to rim around. Raymond over to hold. Raymond back down deep she goes. Forsythe on the attack, bounces off her stick. This line had good pressure last time, now that they're out of the zone. Bouncing puck in front, Raymond jumps down low. She settles the puck, shot, hits a body. Forsythe bouncing puck, squirts out there to Broomer. Broomer late to the party there as she just got beat to it in the corner. Does a good job back checking. Good stick at the red line by Mealing. Step back up, kid. Wheels does 22, and she's going to be back in the zone. Bo, all day, problem. Center, no cover out front. Goodness gracious, get back down low. Come on, girls, back check that puck. Shot, save there. Good shot from the point. Rocket from the corner. Forsythe, first one on it, wheels it back. Does the Packers, out to the point. Pollock looking to crash, shot right on net. Steered aside easily by Grishus. Raymond in a stick battle. Puck shot out to the point by the Packers, and they just couldn't handle it. Long change here for the Winhawks, and they look tired. Wadowitz goes back to back to the D, and then Raymond thought she had Pollock breaking it, just rifles that puck for an icing. So we'll get a stoppage, let the girls get a change. Good stick at the red line, got to hit the brakes and go. Our girls haven't done a bad job. We're just out of sync. I can't quite put my finger on what it is exactly, but it's almost like somebody's waiting for somebody else to do the job right now. And so, kudos to the Packers for playing heavy there. They got about 4 shots in that last shift, and one of them was a nice high danger shot from the point. Girl absolutely ripped it. So trapped in the defensive zone, the Winhawks are now. Ty trying to find a little bit of a handle there on the backhand. Loses it, throws it off the boards right to the Packers. Good read by Autumn Wadowitz as she jumped into that pass and is out of the zone clean. She's in a battle, one-on-one, ends up offsides here as Danielson thought about skating it, but everyone was in the zone as they were changing and couldn't go anywhere. Skated into a turnover. And the Winhawks in the neutral ice are going to regroup and kind of settle things down. Rouleau tries to get the puck deep through 3 Packers. Gets it down to the half wall, near side. Danielson attempts to hold there, does so momentarily. Wadowitz tries to hold, down she goes. Packers are away 2-on-2. Kovla fast to the puck. Ty is going to go pick it up behind her own net. She goes forehand, tries to go backhand, fumbles the puck, kicks it out loose. Kovla is going to get to it. She's going to throw it up the wall to Rouleau. Rouleau tries to go cross ice, but mishandles the puck and throws it right into the high slot. Luckily, the Packers mishandled it as well. So right now, the Winhawks are getting kind of lucky that the Packers are struggling to handle the puck as much as we are. I'm starting to wonder if it isn't the puck. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Kovla walks to her forehand, far or near side. She goes around the net trying to set something up. Centering feed just off of Rouleau's stick. Couldn't quite find the handle. Wadowitz first one on it. She's going to walk up the wall here and hit Rouleau on the tape. Rouleau's going to walk middle shot. Low shot steered aside by Haight. Wadowitz forechecking hard. First one on it. Thrown out to the point. Danielson tries to hold, and we're going to get a stoppage here on a whistle. Maybe a penalty on Austin as the whistle happened right as it hit their stick. So they're going to get 23 here on a hold. So 23 will go to the box. That's Jade Baster, one of the Baster girls. 9th grader, playing defense for him on the hold. So Winhawks are going the power play here. Second line out, Forsyth scoop. Broomer to her right.
Penalty
Jarowski
assessed
to her left.
Packers on number 23, Jade Baster, 2 minutes for holding.
Puck fumbled at the blue line. Thompson comes away with it, then tries to pass it, and it rolls off her stick, then finally just throws it to Griggs. Griggs going to handle the puck. She's going to skate. She's got room. She's going to do it herself. She walks middle, goes to her forehand, far side, throws it off a skate, doesn't quite get through, then centering feed. Dangerous play. Broomer was covering at the point, got there just in time, and another field goal for the Winhawks. Right over the net. Apparently they didn't have the talk in the locker room I was hoping they would have about the red thing with the net on the back. Nice little stretch pass to Wadowitz. Wadowitz comes through with speed. She gets to her forehand far side. She walks middle looking for a setup. She's got Griggs was cutting down low, just missed her stick, kind of handcuffed her, threw it into her skates just a little bit. Puck rims around behind the Austin Packers goalie. Jarowski, nice little hip to hands play to rub that girl off the play. Raymond jumps down from her spot. Kicked out to a stick. I'm sorry, now it's Raymond. Raymond goes forehand, tries to shoot it through, hits a set of shin pads, and Kovla recovers. She's going to look for support. Nope, never mind. She's going to go with speed, throw to Rouleau. Rouleau's going to re-enter. Held there by Mealing. Mealing tries to walk through, but gets her pocket picked, and the Packers are going to ice it. Good job there by Austin, the player, not the team, of picking the pocket of Mealing and getting that puck down so the Winhawks have to regroup. Breyer tries to pick up a pass, crashes into the boards. Raymond, nice little outlet to Kovla. Kovla enters. 3-on-2 if they hurry, now 3-on-3. Kovla gets middle shot, saved by Haight. Just steered it aside with her shoulder. Kovla back on the puck. She hits the brakes, tries to let everything settle down, and out to the point. Mealing holds there. Kovla jumps out for help, and the puck is cleared out to Thompson in neutral zone. 9 seconds left on the man advantage. Woman advantage for the Winhawks. Thompson wheels, throws to Mealing. Mealing looking for some support. She throws it off the boards.
Packers
Forsyth stick.
strength.
They're going to enter. Forsyth looking for a shot. Walks through one, and just a little too much power on the stick handle there from Forsyth. Had the girl beat. Man, oh man. Not a bad play by Forsyth. She did a good job. just gave a little too much gas trying to get around that Austin player. So, Forsyth take the offensive zone draw. Griggs and Thompson on the blue line. See if this line can sustain pressure like they have all game. One over to Broomer. Broomer tries to throw a bouncing puck back to Thompson. Thompson couldn't quite handle that, but Broomer does a good job back checking. Picks a stick, gets heavy on that stick. She's trying to stick handle through three, loses an edge and turns the puck over. Thompson got a little wide there, but she recovers nicely. Jarowski back with a good stick as the Packers are coming through with some speed. Thompson tries to throw it up, runs into a Packer player, loses an edge, and down she goes. Forsyth picks it up, rims here near side to Broomer. Broomer picks it up on the forehand. Gets out to the neutral ice. Has her pocket picked by Bo. Bo throws it right back in to the far side. Thompson reads that and jumps it nicely. Griggs picks up the puck, tries to throw it to the neutral zone, doesn't quite get there. Packers are back down deep into the offensive zone, defensive zone of the Winhawks. Thompson picks it up, throws it back behind the net to Griggs. Griggs back to Thompson. Thompson tries to pull it off the wall, loses it for a second. She's going to stick handle back into her own end, trying to find some space. Throws it up to Wadowitz, who just jumped off the bench, but she was covered nicely by a Packer player. Wadowitz has good hands, beats one. She's going to get the middle of the ice. She's going to look for a shot here. Wheels, gains middle, shot, backhand, misses everything. Kind of a weak shot, but good attempt. I don't mind that. Looks weak, far side, Griggs. Yes, and Griggs found the back of the net from Wadowitz. Nice play as our point person jumped down. Wadowitz wheeled behind the net, found Griggs, and Griggs finally found an opening through Haight. She's been really, really good so far. And nice play by Cora Wadowitz. Gained the zone, set it up behind the net. Good job by Griggs, pinching down from her point with the change behind her. And she doesn't miss from the high slot. Catch, shot, buckets. Here we go. Now we got ourselves a hockey game, 1-1, 6:05 left in the period. Well done, ladies. Although the shots are evening out here, so.
And that's a Winhawk goal! 10:55 in the second period. Goal scored by number 25, Asta Griggs. Assist to number 15, Cora Wadowitz. That is Griggs from Wadowitz.
So Griggs from Wadowitz there, as you heard. Still struggling to skate through the puck here. Wadowitz trying to run a little hip-to-hands play there as she was trying to angle off. The Packers are going to go for a penalty. I believe it's a slash. There's little extracurriculars behind the play. Ty was back there picking up the puck and looked a little busy with the stick of number 17. I think she was a little frustrated. I don't think she liked, Fox that is, I don't think she liked Wadowitz rubbing her out of the play there along the wall, and she took it out on Ty down below the net. So back on the power play we go. Let's see if we can't do something a little different this time. Not chase it around here. So Kovala's line, Wadowitz to her right, Rouleau to her left, Raymond and Mealing on the blue line for the second power play of the period. And they're going to call a major here. So we're going to have 5 minutes, will the Winhawks, to just do what they want. So they're going to end the period on the power play. The Packers coach going nuts. He wants an explanation. And I think what he's saying is the little girl used her stick and basically swung it like a tomahawk. I guess I didn't see it. I know there was some stick activity. I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm sure not going to complain about a 5-minute power play, but I could see where maybe the coach would like an explanation. So 5 minutes we got here. Kovala's line out, Rouleau, Wadowitz, Raymond, Mealing. First order of business, win the faceoff here, and they do so back to Rouleau.
Penalty
Rouleau
assist
looks
to the Packers.
for a shot.
A
Shot,
5-minute
saved by
major,
Haight.
Number 17, Kate Fox.
So Fox, one of their better players in the box here for the rest of the period, essentially. So 5:27 left in the period, 4:56 on the power play for the Winhawks. So Kovala takes a draw again, one straight left. Rouleau jumps on that. She's going to go behind the net. She's going to look set something up again. Wheels, forehand, out to Raymond. Raymond's going to shoot. Save right into the belly of Haight. I don't mind that shot there. Again, if you're going to shoot from there, they get a little traffic in front of the net, but shoot to score. There, Haight stayed up. I think with Raymond's shot, if she shoots 5 holes, she probably scores. But, you know, that all happens so fast. Sometimes it's just get the puck on net. Raymond fumbles the stick. It kind of handcuffed her backhand, forehand, and then she loses it as she was trying to pass it to Mealing. Mealing throws it up near side to Wadowitz. Wadowitz hits Kovala on a nice little entrance play. Shot blockered away with authority, did Haight. So get that out of here. Sends it over the corner. Wadowitz first one on it. Wadowitz out to Rouleau, looking for an option. Had Raymond right in her kitchen. She wanted to go to Raymond, but Raymond and her were holding hands, and Anna said, nah. Rouleau said, no, I'm not going to pass you the puck when you're that close. That doesn't help us. Good hold by Mealing. Rouleau go far side, or I'm sorry, Kovla goes far side to Rouleau, who was uncovered. Good backhand hold, back down deep we go. Right to a Packer stick. It's going to come out and get cleared all the way down 200 feet. Grishas back there to play it behind her own net. Held there, stopped, and teed up nicely. Mealing comes around. She's got a little speed, throws it off the wall. Right up to Drowski. Drowski handles the puck nicely. She's going to skate with it. Right to Forsyth. Forsyth tries to just get it in. Didn't get much on it. Broomer over here on the forecheck. Holds, goes back to the point. Back out to Raymond, handcuffs her again. And we're just handcuffing our D left and right here. We got to get it off the wall with those passes out to the point, ladies. Thompson picks it up, skates right into her center ice, but there was 3 or 4 girls there. Jarowski, backhand to Forsyth. Forsyth out to the point to Thompson. Thompson back to Forsyth, looking to set something up. We got plenty of time. 5-minute major. Asta Griggs going to jump down. Oh, there, she didn't quite get there in time, so they're going to clear. Thompson back to pick up the puck. 3:17 left on the power play. 3:40 left in the period. Thompson's going to wheel. Tries to run a stretch pass. Finds an Austin stick, and she walks through Griggs and almost got loose. Broomer picks it up, then loses it into her skates. Tries to throw a backhand up the wall, but doesn't get much on it. Turns it over, and it's thrown back down to Griggs. Griggs looking for a stretch pass. Finds it. She finds one she likes out to Forsyth. Drowski cuts through it. Good play by Drowski. He's got a shot. Shoot! And saved there by Haight. Thrown behind the net by the defenseman of the Packers. Out to the point we go. Raymond on Raymond's stick. Raymond shot, fired, blocker to side. Rouleau, first one on it. She's going to walk. She's got a seam. She walks, shot. Saved there by Haight. Rebound. Bouncing around. Nobody can find the handle. Kick there. Jarowski's got it trapped in her skates. Forsyth, they're playing soccer. Nobody's sure what sport they're in right now. Back out to the point we go. Attempted hold by Griggs, and it just leaks out past her. Rouleau's going to be the first one out. Picks it up, wheels behind her own net. She's got one pressure hard. Out to Raymond she goes. Raymond goes far side to Griggs. Griggs gets it in the zone, off of a Packer stick, and she's going to go for a change. Wadowitz going to be the first one on her. Packers are going to throw that puck back down as there was no support on the near side as girls were changing, and we just lost all the support on the near side. Raymond comes out, loses the puck on the one pressured by Austin. Stretch pass up to Wadowitz. Wadowitz gets a stick on it, slows it down just enough to help the Packers, and they throw it back in on an odd bouncing puck to Grishas. Grishas is going to cover. No, let it up. For some reason, she decides to cover the puck with zero danger. Like her to not there force a defensive zone draw. I'd much prefer her just to kick that out and let us get out with speed, because honestly, there wasn't a good reason to cover the puck. We had 2 Winhawks back. I know it was kind of an odd bouncing puck, but man, we're on the power play, and there's nothing fun about a defensive zone draw on the power play. So Forsyth line's going to jump back out. Griggs just got off the ice, it seems, and she's back on the ice, and she looks like she just got off the ice because she is not moving at Griggs' speed right now. She looks tired. Ty picks it up. She's going to skate middle. Up to Broomer. Broomer's going to try to gain the zone on the near side here. She's on her backhand, puck protect down low. Battles through some pressure. Keeps the puck on her stick and then attempts to throw a backhand out to the point. Doesn't quite get there. Gets it back on her forehand. Rims it behind the net to Forsyth. Forsyth back to Brummer. Brummer rubbed off the puck there by 22. 22 tries to throw it out of the zone. Doesn't quite get there as Raymond holds with her skates. Raymond back down deep to Forsyth. Forsyth on her forehand looking to center. Nobody home. Good decision there to just skate it. Finds Griggs. Shot. Misses everything. Out to Ty. Ty's going to hold back down low. Broomer first one, nope, just kidding. Forsyth's going to pick it up on the far side. Forsyth out to Griggs. Griggs back down to Forsyth. Forsyth looking to center. Jarowski calling for the puck. She's kind of covered there. And then it goes out to the center. And nobody's home, and the Packers clear. Back to Grishas. Grishas throws it up far side out into the neutral zone. Girls were changing, so nobody home. Right over Ty's stick. Back in it goes, steered aside by Grishas. Picked up there by Rouleau. Rouleau's going to come out with speed. One pressure by the Packer. Rouleau gains middle of the ice. She's got a full head now. She's going to gain the zone, look for a shot. Shot, save, bounce there for a minute. Rebounds loose. Rouleau couldn't get a handle on it. Neither could Drowski. They both go down. Packers come away with it, and they clear it. Back down go the Winhawks. Teed up there by Grishas. Mealing fumbles the puck for a minute, then she regains. Sends it up to Kovla. Kovla's looking to enter with speed. Does so right into the heart of the defense. Shot right off a shin pad of 3. Kovla looking for some help. Throws it to Rouleau far side. Goes out to Raymond in the slot. Raymond bouncing puck. Just skate through it. Quit fighting with it. Regains it. Shot low. Shot steered aside.
Austin,
and Austin's full strength. And we did nothing for 5 minutes. to the tune of a couple shots, no goals, and the Packers do a heck of a job of killing off a 5-minute major, and they're right back to their offense, which is league someone high, and now everyone's gassed, and we got a 2-on-1. Good save by Grishas there on the odd man rush out to the neutral zone. They say it's held. Wadowitz going to work up the wall, tries to get through it, doesn't quite get there. Krowski tries to go to Mueling, fumbles the puck, then tries to throw it to her on the backhand. 2 girls in one spot, never a good look. End of the period with a tie, 1-1 here. Not what we wanted on that 5-minute power play, just never really got a good setup. Didn't get many good looks. Kind of frustrating to watch, to be quite honest with you. But good job for the Packers. They got it cleared when they needed to. Again, I've said it all game, folks. It just seems like we're out of sync a little bit. Girls waiting for someone to do the job. Passes are handcuffing people. Our low to high game is not working.
Shots in the second period, 17 for Winona and 14 for Austin. Game totals 28 for your Winhawks and 16 for the Packers.
Our low to high game isn't super effective right now because it feels like every time we go out to the point, it's along the dasher and it just handcuffs our D. Girls got to create a little space off the wall. They have to get the puck where the defenseman can handle the puck off the wall and not be handcuffed. We can't keep throwing it into girls' skates, watching a bouncing puck while they try to regain possession, and they have Austin Packers crashing out to the point. With that, the Packers are still leaking that forward out high, forcing our defense to respect that, which means we don't have that weak side D to go D to D. So we got to clean up the passing in the zone. Really nice job, Wadowitz to Griggs to get us tied up here, but we have so much more in the tank. Kudos to Austin. They had 14 shots in the period. They balanced the shot total out a little bit. And their shots, honestly, were a little more high danger than ours. We got some weak shots from outside. Hate's doing a good job steering that away. Nothing really to speak of that way. So we're going to have to clean up the passing in zone, gain possession, make a girl miss, create a little separation, board pass it out to the point, walk middle. At the end of the day, it just comes down to moving our feet faster than Austin. And right now, Austin, they got about 4 girls that look like they want to be here. And so we're going to have to find a little energy going into period 3. I don't think we've played bad, but I've said it all game. I just feel like we're a little off. We're just making things harder than it needs to be. Another example of that is our goalie. She covered the puck with no danger, right? Just making the game hard. We're on a power play, kick that out to our D. Let's get back up the ice. Don't take the defensive zone draw. So keep the game simple. Don't overthink it. Don't make it harder than it has to be. And let's go finish this thing like we know how. Get on the score sheet early in the third and take control of the game that we really should take control of. So we'll be back here after the Zam man does his job. They're just clearing the nets. Hope you're enjoying the telecast. It's been kind of fun game here, 1-1 contest. Austin put the pressure on the Winhawks that period. Stands are filling up, so get down here and watch the third. It should be an exciting conclusion to the Winhawk game. We'll be back in a minute. What's that? Talking to Sid Thompson here. Play-to-play guy there for the boys. He's thinking about jumping on, doing a little color. I never opposed to it. Getting ready to start the third here. Winhawks find themselves knotted up. 1-1 shots in favor of the Winhawks by a little bit here. Girls just taking the ice. Get ready for puck drop period 3. Hand it to Austin here. They came to play. They're moving their feet, forechecking heavy. Doing a good job. They even pressured really heavy on that 5-minute power play. The Winhawks couldn't get much going. And part of that was, again, I've said it all game, we're just a little off. Maybe trying to do a little too much on our own, forgetting about team concepts. They need to get back to team hockey, which is where we're good. But I think the other piece of that is kudos to Austin. They're getting in the girls' way in a hurry. They're getting hips to hands. They're making it tough to get the puck off their stick. A little bit self-inflicted in some moments, but Austin's done a nice job too. Hopefully they know we're playing 3 periods because they're still not out of the locker room. So Winhawks are ready to go. Austin Packers still in the locker room catching their breath, trying to figure out what the game plan is the rest of the way. They'll be joining us here any minute.
Well, Brandon, I think they're just taking the old time to take and get the players to think about what's ahead of them here. All knotted up.
Could be.
But before too long, if you don't come out, you get a penalty. Here they are right now.
Hey, they found us.
Yep. We're going back to what you're talking about and what I saw. I just came here in between the second period. You got to be patient on the power play. You got to be patient. You got to be patient. Trying to force things. That's what I've seen with the girls a lot of times. And the boys too. You try to force things in the middle with a lot of sticks in the middle. That ain't going to happen. You got to work around the perimeter to get that open door, backdoor shot, and that's what a lot of the good teams do. Watching, when we played Northfield and the boys, they had an excellent quarterback on the smallest defenseman. He had 1 goal all year. He's got 27 assists.
Yeah.
So he's just moving around, pitch and catch, and that's what you got to do. You can't force in the middle there in that box area in the high paint.
And with that too, I mean, our thing here, we've just been a little off. We're handcuffing our D when we try to go out to the point and use all 5. We're putting it in a spot where it makes it hard for the defensive player to do something with it. And we got apparently a door issue.
Well, there was a stick cut in there.
There's something you don't see every day. So 24 gets her stick loose there. They're all excited for Vlasti. Alyssa Vlasti, she left her stick in the door on the way out. So the captain for the Winhawks went over and gave the assist there. I'd like to get her assist in a game here. So let's see if we can't get this top line going. Kovla takes a draw. Thompson over to Griggs. Griggs up to Wadowitz. Wadowitz going to enter the zone. She's looking to set something up. Shot saved by Haight. And Haight's going to steer that puck behind the back of the net there. Rouleau on it. Wadowitz on it. Kicks it out to Kovla. Kovla cycles through the zone. Hits Thompson. Thompson fumbles the puck trying to go back to Kovla. Recovers nicely and gets it back on her stick. Kovla walks through the middle. Tries to hit Rouleau. Right on the stick. Shot saved by Haight. Haight having herself a game. Wadowitz throws it out. Kind of a bouncing weird puck to the middle of the ice there. Kovla's the first one on it again. Cycles that puck out to Wadowitz. Wadowitz out to the point to Thompson. Thompson, low shot, hits a skate, stick, doesn't get through. Then a rebound shot attempt. Wadowitz banging away, and Haight closes the door.
Yeah, good job by Haight there, Brandon. But what really she should have done is said earlier. I mean, I don't like that. Take the whistle. She got the save, and she saw. If you notice, she's pushed it back off to the side. That's a no-no, especially after what you just saw there. We said 2 good scoring opportunities. Nothing wrong with taking the whistle as a goaltender. I'll take that all day. I'll tell my tenders, just get a whistle because it allowed them to get an opportunity to get the puck on net and a good scoring chance.
Correct, and the faceoffs tend to be a little less dangerous. Out to the point we go. Faceoff 1 over to Broomer. Broomer goes out to the point to Raymond. Raymond holds his own. Drowski to Raymond. Raymond looking for some help. Goes to Mealing. Mealing's going to look to shoot. Low shot. Steered aside there by the defense. Raymond first one on it. Shot. Hits a stick and bounces just outside Forsyth. Almost had herself another redirect. Broomer first one on it. Throws it back down low looking for a cycle play. Out to Austin. Mealing jumps there. Raymond reads the puck into her skates. Does a good job. She's going to push right back in. Down we go. All game really for the most part. This line here has been forechecking the heck out of the puck. So good for them. Jarowski on it right away. Forsyth out to the front, nobody home. And then the Austin Packers say enough is enough. Let's get it out of danger, and they send it all the way to length.
Smart play by the defense there, Brandon. Like I said, puck was loose right in the paint. The goalie didn't know where it was, just shot it down. That's a smart whistle right there. Get a change, get a fresh set of legs, and regroup. And again, like you said, the face-offs are not nearly as dangerous there as the puck being loose in your crease area. That's for sure.
Well, and Broomer kind of playing a new spot today. She was a little high, which I don't mind a high 3 there when that puck's below the goal line. Man, if she would have just been in the slot a little bit, she probably finds herself in a pretty good scoring opportunity. Face-off 1 back to Gricius. Out to Rouleau. Rouleau shoots high, blockered up into the netting by Haight.
Nice job by Haith. They're getting that waffle board, as I call it, the old school. It's a waffle.
That's right.
Some people don't know what the blocker is. I'll call it a waffle because it used to look like a waffle back in the day. It had the circles in it. Hey, I'm calling it the waffle board. But backing up on that, you got to get traffic in front of the netminder. Traffic. That's what's going to help beat the netminder today. Make this a 2-1 game. Right now, we're all knotted up one apiece.
Well, Haith's done a good job of seeing the puck through, and you're right. We need to get someone to the net. Kovala's lying out. Face-off. Kind of fumbled around there for a minute. Kovala regains out to Rouleau. Rouleau back to the point. Grishas is able to hold there for a moment, then tries to throw it along the wall. 5 bodies in the way, getting it down low. Jabbing at it. Kovala does a good job, goes backhand, tried to stretch the zone out a little bit. Ty jumps on that. Ty meets a Packer player over there for a little collision. Back out to neutral ice we go. Kovala picks up the puck, goes to Rouleau. Rouleau is going to enter the zone. She tries to center it right into number 17's Breezers. Grishas picks it up, goes forehand, backhand on a bouncing puck. Held there by Kovala. Kovala to Rouleau, trying to reach for it, didn't quite get there. Griggs jumps into the play off the bench. She's got 1 on the game already. Throws it on net. Haight.
There you go. That's what I was talking about. They're getting the whistle. Their defense came back. It was number 7 there on that play, doing a good job. Anderson taking and pushing it back to the netminder. She put her paw down for the whistle. So 14:42 to play. We're all knotted out 1 apiece. Good movement here. I mean, Winona's got a lot of action. You just haven't been able to put the biscuit in the basket. You have to take the lead.
Well, that's been the trick. When we hit the net, it's not high danger, and when we miss the net, we're ripping it. So out to Thompson. Thompson decides to go backhand as 2 Packard players are crashing the point pretty hard. Broomer, half wall. She's in a battle there. Back to Forsyth. Forsyth tries to gain the middle, finds Austin Griggs on the far side. Griggs walk, shot, misses everything wide. Theme of the game, miss left, miss right, miss high, miss low. Here we go. Thompson back down in the corner. Good hold there by Thompson from her point position. Forsyth jumps in. She's looking for a little help down low now herself. Forsyth cycles back down behind the Packers goalie. It's bouncing around there, and finally Haight gets a blocker on it, waffle on it. I said that to a boy 2 years ago, our goalie. I said, way to use your waffle. He goes, what's a waffle?
Yeah,
well, you're
now they know, those listening at home. There's a good example. We talked about one thing I preach, and I preach to the cows come home to Cornell phrases. You got to hit the net. You got to hit the net. You got to hit the net. If it went wide, to get the scoring opportunity, you got to hit the net, man. You got to be able to put the biscuit on the basket. So let's keep note of that from the point.
Thompson finds herself with the puck on her stick once again, pinches down low. Jarelski replaces her for a moment. Forsyth back below the net to get it. Broomer bounces on her stick. She goes low to high. Right on the dasher over to Griggs. Griggs goes far side Thompson. Thompson rolls off her stick, walks. She's going to look for a lane to shoot. Gets sharp angle, throws it in front for a rebound. Misses everything across to Broomer. Broomer was standing on the far side goal line. Kind of almost worked out. Not real sure where she thought she was going to score from there, but that comes with learning a new position, right? So Broomer back below her own goal line to pick it up. She's looking to get up to Jarelski. She skates it up, runs into traffic there. Austin attempts to center it, hits Griggs' stick. She throws it out to neutral ice. 23 picks it up, throws far side partner. Steered ahead. We got to get off the ice there. We're in a dangerous spot. Almost too many players on the ice there. Rouleau to Raymond. Raymond's going to throw it in deep. She's going to stay on the forecheck. Rouleau fills at the blue line. Raymond, first one on it. Good pressure from Raymond. Squirts out to Kovala. Kovala looking to set something up. She goes out. Mealing holds. She goes back to Kovala. Kovala steers away from trouble. Back off the dasher out to Mealing. Mealing's got time and space. Throws it to Rouleau on her backhand. Like her just to shoot it there, but she thought maybe she had Raymond on her forehand. Didn't realize the trade there. Got a stick in the corner creating havoc. Now the stick's out of the corner as it went with the puck. Wadowitz looking to forecheck a little bit. She throws a body at it. Held there by Mealing for a moment and then steered aside by Bo. Bo's been a problem all game. She comes through with a little speed. Squirts through the 5-hole of Raymond. Shot saved there. Just got tied up. Did our defense a little bit too much. Bo, her speed has been hard for our girls to handle. And shows it again there. Just chips a puck loose. Kind of the name of the game today said we just been a little off. I mean, the girls, the play is there. They're standing a little tall today, a little tall in their legs. Their top or their bottom hand is too far up towards their top hand, and they just can't seem to get possession of anything. Face off one back to Danielson. Daniel runs a rim play out to Wadowitz. Wadowitz getting in the neutral zone there. Kovala tried to play it with a stick that was close to high sticking, but just below the shoulders. Far side blue line held by Danielson. She's in a battle there. Wadowitz behind her. Kovala jumps in to try to get the puck out. Squirts out near side to Rouleau. Rouleau got speed going on her backhand. Backhand, forehand. Fat pass to Kovala. Kovala gets on her forehand shot. Hits the goalie right in the face mask. Got a good look at that puck. Back on it does go Rouleau. Up to Kovala. Kovala replaces Ty as Ty was pinching down from her blue line spot to hold the puck. Squirts out to neutral ice. Ty is going to skate it. Goes a waffly puck over to Wadowitz. Wadowitz goes far side. Ty gets her stick right in the passing lane to Kovala, but Kovala is able to corral that puck and come away with it. Looks to center. A little bit of pressure there. Kovala comes away with it, but she's at the end of a shift, and you can tell because she's swatting at the puck. Packers panic, throw it down 200, and we'll take a icing and an offensive zone draw for line number 2 of the Winhawks. I have a feeling we're going to see a roll here of 1-2 for a little bit here out of the Winhawks. I don't think they're too happy about being a 1-1 tie here.
No, I wouldn't either. I mean, they've doubled them in shots, 34-17 shots on goal. Maybe not necessarily all the quality shots, but that last one, as I was going to say, got it right in the mind, as you used to say, Brandon. Got him right in the mind. Hit it right in the melon. Hit it right in the melon. But you know what? That'll wake up a goalie sometimes.
Yeah, it will. And you know what? Right now, I'd like to put her to sleep because she's been on fire all game. Packers kick the puck out 2 into the defensive zone. It goes. Hands up for another icing. Griggs is going to win the battle, but they do blow it dead.
Although, you know, the 34 shots on 33 saves, I will say this, in the short time, I missed the first period, but what I've seen, they haven't really had any real good quality shots. Nope. I'm not going to lie to you. I call it like it is. I'm black and white. There's no gray area with me. I'm in the goalie union, a lifetime card-carrying member. She's playing well. I mean, 1 goal against, keeping her team in the team. You know, they're being doubled in shots, but still, got to get some traffic. Got to get a dirty goal is how I think they're going to get the next one here.
Well, in the trash in front, Austin's done a good job of just kicking it out of trouble. So face-off 1, heavy back into the neutral zone. Thompson picks it up there, goes to Griggs. Griggs hits the brakes, loses everybody. Throws a nice stretch pass to Jarowski, but it rolls off her forehand. Man, oh man, there's nothing more frustrating for a defensive player than putting a nice stretch pass right on the forehand of your forward and having it roll off 10 feet. So,
Brandon, that's just like a wide receiver. Put it right where you don't want it, right in your hands, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Like I said earlier, sorry for hitting the tape, kid. Raymond goes back with a full head of speed, hits the brakes. She's looking for an outlet, runs the rim up to Rouleau. Rouleau just off the bench. Couldn't quite get it on her backhand, but is able to get it to neutral ice. Finally, somebody skates through the puck. We're two on two as we hit the blue line. Shot low, rebound. Oh, over the back of the net. Rouleau just battling. Finds Kovala off the bench in the high slot. Rolls off her stick. Back into the skates of Rouleau. She shoots one over the back. There's another 3 points for the Winhawks. Kovala battling down low. She's going to maintain forecheck for a minute. Rouleau, good hustle. Mealing grabs a stick as once again the Packers trying to leak that cherry picker out. And our defense did a good job of counting numbers there and making sure we have possession. But then the wheel play out to the corner and Rouleau just skates right through a girl and she's going to get called for a check.
Yeah, let's see the replay on that, Ryan, as it just kind of rubbed out. You need a little later on that play, but let's see it again. Just kind of enough to get knocked her off the skates.
Dad says, come on in, kid.
Right there. Boom. Oh, yeah.
She just kind of buried her shoulder into her chin a little bit, and she was okay in position. It's good in Bantam, good playing Bantams, but her boys, she just skates through the puck there. She's okay.
Well, you can ill afford to have that. You're in a tied game here late in the third period here, 10-12 left to play, going on the power play. So it's a key kill here for the Winhawks. See how they do on this penalty kill.
Well, the first kill of the game, I believe.
Number 11, Briar Ralou, 2 minutes for a body check.
There you go. Shot and a goal.
And just like that, Austin takes the lead here. We didn't even get the penalty announcement out of the mouth.
And that there, all that was a shot. Looked like it was going to wide. It was almost a shot pass. Nice redirect. I mean, a beautiful redirect. Look here to the right of the net.
It was a bouncing puck. Got to hand it to that little girl for getting something on it.
Oh,
and
absolutely. Popping it on its stick. Got the heel, just tapped it right. And that's what I say. Special teams are so important. First of all, the penalty, right? You don't want to take a penalty. Second of all, the face-off, so important. They win the draw, bring it back to the point, get a shot, and a goal. And that is the second goal on 18 shots in this hockey game.
Well, that's another one that, I don't know about you, Sid. I know you played goalie a long time. Card-carrying member.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like Grishas to be able to get over there. She had to see that shot was going wide. And it seemed like she was late to close that post. And they've got both their goals over there today, just kind of on a window that she leaves blocker side. And it's super frustrating to watch because she's a better player than that.
Well, I agree with you. Get caught back and paid. Almost being a little lazy, so to speak. You got to use your footwork back side. And you got to follow the puck. It's called tracking. You got to know there's a player on the side there. Like when I'm playing goalie, if I'm a goalie, I want to talk to my defender. Say, backdoor, because that's where she was. She's playing right there. But first of all, that shot barely. that was a tough play. It was like just a kind of a.
It wasn't
pass.
Shot
It wasn't
hard.
a shot. It was like a bobbling shot, not knuckleball. But I got to hand it to the gal. She put her stick down, redirect. That was a beautiful redirect.
Really tough little bouncing puck to get something on it. So you're right. Good play by her. But again, that shot wasn't fast. I feel like Grishas had time to see where it was headed.
But you got that RVH. Now you go over playing down there. Just get over,
late.
hug that post. You're going to maybe get that one. So maybe when she wants to get back, any goal you get scored and you want to get back.
100%. Raymond does a good job jumping off the faceoff, getting the puck low. Rouleau on the forecheck, right out to Kovala's stick, then on to Mealing stick. Mealing throws it on net, nobody home. Again, nobody there on the front of the net, just kind of late to everything today, it seems like. Raymond pressures down low. Rouleau throws it on the half wall into 5 Packers players. Raymond picks it up, goes out to Mealing. Mealing up to Wadowitz. Wadowitz enters the zone. Looks reminiscent of Red Wing game there, but that didn't quite work out the same way as the Red Wing game. Kovla with some pressure. Pinching down, we're waiting on a change here. Jarowski late getting off the bench. Wadowitz with the puck over to Raymond. Raymond shot right into the chest of Haight. Just too easy.
It looks like last night's boys game against Austin, to be quite honest on that one, Brandon. A lot of shots up high into the crest. Hey, the old man here calling the game as a cold color play-by-play guy. I could put the pads on and stop those from that.
Yeah, 100%.
You're making it too easy. I stress it. You're going to get rebound goals. You got to go down low. Up top, most of these guys are going to be able to catch that puck.
Well, and that's the second time Raymond had a nice little look. And just, if she shoots that puck low, she probably scores in the 5-hole. She just hit it right in the breadbasket twice, right between the A on the letter, or on the jersey there. So good hold there by Ty from her point. Forsyth, again, this line has been really heavy on the forecheck here. Broomer jumping down as she was filling on the point, cycles through with Ty. Ty back out to the point there. Gets the puck, throws a little bit of a soft muffin there at the net. Sometimes those little knuckleballs find a way through, but not that one. At least we had somebody there to try to push it through the pads of Haight. God darn it, Lily. Stop playing so good today, young lady.
No hate against Tate. She's doing a good job over there.
Really nice job today. She's done a really nice job. Stopped all 34, 35 there. So here we go. Forsyth in the circle. Puck one over to Broomer. Broomer's going to get it down low. Behind the goal, he looks to center. Nothing quite doing there, but over to Forsyth. Darn it. Jarowski was turned around, just didn't quite see it coming. Danielson does a good job holding from her point. Throws a sharp angle. Bouncing puck. It's still loose. Trouble out front. Girls laying around. Shrapnel everywhere. Puck behind the goal line. Thrown out to Ty. Ty's going to hold there. Jumps down. Good job on the pinch. Jump in does Jarowski. Then back out to the point for Broomer. She's holding in. That is going to hurt. Broomer tried to hold, and we got a 2-on-0 back the other way. Danielson trying to pick it up. Save by Grishis.
No, it's a goal.
That's a goal. Dang it.
It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a
Right
goal.
through
It's
the
a goal. It's a goal.
5-hole.
What happened on that? He picked the wrong time to pinch.
Well,
at the blue line.
You can't pinch when you're filling like that, and they've been leaking all day. You just can't pinch there. I thought Aaliyah had made that save. It sounded like it hit her and stopped. Just didn't quite get there. And we're going to get a goalie change here. With 8:06 left, you're going to get Kira Rose in net here.
Just squeak through the 5-hole. I mean, you got to play a shooter in that case, and you're hoping to get beat on a good pass. But maybe that's a smart move by the coaching staff. Get a little change. It's nothing against the goaltender. Right now, you're trying to change the momentum a little bit.
Yep.
But hey, opportunistic. I almost called them the Austin Brewers or the Austin Mavericks.
See, that's my job.
Back in the day when they were called the Mavericks, baby.
My job called the Bruins
I'm dating
there.
myself when I say Mavericks.
Gosh darn it. Well, now the Winhawks got a task ahead of them here.
They've dug themselves a hole here at home ice here.
And let's hope they find some energy because honestly, the last 3 or 4 games here, the Winhawks haven't looked like themselves. So Kovla picks up the puck below her own goal line. She's going to skate with a head of speed. She's got Rouleau to her far left. She enters, walks one, looking for a shot, throws it on net, steered aside easily by Haight. Austin throws it out to the point. Raymond tries to hold there and does. Wadowitz, first one on it, bouncing puck, tries to center, nothing doing as Austin seems to be in the way of everything. Raymond picks up the puck. She's going to look to go with Griggs. And rolls off the toe of her stick back deep into the zone. She's kind of shaking her head like, what's going on here? Griggs picks it up. She's going to rim it up far side boards. Forsyth chips it out back to Griggs as Griggs kept her speed. Really nice play. That's what, love to see the defense activate that way. And then Griggs decides to throw it in deep and let Jarowski forecheck. She's just a step late. Good hustle on Jarowski's part there to try to get to the net and force action.
You're down by 2 or 7:04 left to play. If you're Coach Burns, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chip and chase. Tell the ladies, say chip and chase, go hard, get the puck behind the defense, and go hard because you're going to get chances that way. You got down by 2. You got to get the first one before you get the second one to tie this thing up. So right now it doesn't matter if you lose by 3 or you lose by 2.
Yep.
You got to take and get that next one.
Well, and there's a play there too where it's like all of a sudden the girls go down 2 and all of a sudden they find a little fight, little hop in their step. God, there's another one. Been saying it all game. We go low to high and just handcuff our D. And it's a really hard play for a defenseman when you handcuff him like that. And then our D holds and throws it right off a skate. And we're going to be back with numbers, so Raymond's going to have to hurry. Raymond picks up the puck down in the corner. In a battle, goes down in a heap. Forsyth joins. Puck squirts out. Chipped out there by Melina Jarowski. Jarowski and Broomer. Jarowski got good feet. She's going to drive wide. Tries to get around the Packers defense. It doesn't quite get there. Late on the change here, waiting for someone to join the fight here, but everybody's just slow off the bench today. Name of the game is just slow.
Well, you're down by 2. You've got to show some urgency right now. You've got to show some urgency if you're the Winhawks.
Ty in a battle in the corner. Squirts out to Rouleau. Rouleau, she's going to try to battle through a little hip check there. Gets the middle of the ice. On her forehand, shot low, right into a skate of a Packer. Now you got me wanting to say Bruins. Packers come back with speed, walk around Gricius. 2-on-1 against Ty. Rose, first shot attempt steered aside for Rose. I don't think she's seen one yet since she entered the game. Gricius tried to throw that up the wall, but just sort of chipped it into no man's land. Kovla picks it up and fires it over to Rouleau. Rouleau crashed the rebound right into the breadbasket again. 2 big saves by Haight once again. Good job by Rouleau attacking that puck. Shot, got her own rebound, just couldn't put it home.
Yeah, you got to crash net. Good job on that behalf of Rouleau to do that. First save was off the blocker, then they even better save the second one in the crest of the goaltender, but that's what you call box control. She came out and cut the box control, able to make the save. More importantly, no rebound off of that secondary chance.
Oh, covered it up. 3-1 here. We got for a score here late in the game. Little over 5 minutes here left. Thompson on her own blue line does a good job. Forsythe picks it up, skates right into trouble. Now Thompson is going to go, gets her stick absolutely whacked
slashing.
Out of her hand there. So that's a little too easy of a call for any official. I think all 3 got their hand up that time. They found one. So we'll go on the power play for another 2. See if we can't do a little bit more than we did the first couple. I believe this is our 4th power play attempt. We had a 5-minute major, just couldn't find the back. So away we go. The heavy forechecking line of Forsythe, Broomer, and Jarowski. Griggs and Thompson on the blue line. We're going to have to get a screen, like you said. Say we got to take away the goalie's eyes. Hate's seeing everything. She's playing really, really well. As Forsythe gets kicked out of the circle for being a little bit too antsy. One back to
Penalty
Thompson.
assessed to Austin, number 22, Lauren Bowe, 2 minutes for slashing.
So Thompson does a good job there of getting the puck across.
Nice save there, low stick side. That's a good shot there.
Another example for you folks watching of what's kind of plagued us all game here is we get a really good backdoor look. Tape to tape, can't catch it. Right under the stick.
Well, that's that. You know, I'm not downplaying anything, but that's just where you got to have soft hands. You got to have those fundamentals starting at the lower level, breaking all the way up to the high school level. It's happening. It's just taking some time.
One back to Griggs. Griggs stands there for a minute, surveys the situation.
Ooh, she took the shot.
Rouleau had it in the slot and decided to go back to her point. Just about a dangerous turnover there. Griggs looking for a second one of the game. Hits the crossbar.
All noise, no action. All noise, no action on that one.
And the Packers throw it the whole length, and we're going to have to regroup from our own end. First one back is Griggs. Griggs gets,
oh my goodness.
Rose just about had a collision, and all that, she managed to send the Packers player in a heap.
Lack of communication there. Lack of communication on the goaltender, defender coming back for the puck. You got to talk.
And now the Winhawks are all spread out, and they can't seem to get possession as we're just fumbling and falling and just not quite in sync here. Up to Kovla. Kovla gets on the backhand. She's flat-footed. Didn't enter with speed. Now she stays on possession here. Looking to set something up, going backhand. Nope, nobody home. Out to the point, and a dangerous play. You can't just throw it, kid. And we're in a foot race once again. 1-on-2. Good job, get back there, because that could have been bad news. Again, the low to high play today has just been ill-timed. And another puck right under someone's tape. Back down deep we go. Fumbled there for a minute. Mealing recovers. She goes to Rouleau, far side. Rouleau's going to get some speed. She's going to come up the middle of the ice. Now she's going to go far side. She's going to enter with speed. That was close. Thought Waterwitz might have leaked herself in there a little early.
Trying to force things again. Trying to force things in the middle. Nobody home.
They're even cherry picking on the kill.
Nope.
I mean, the Packers are feeling it right now. They're not too worried about much, which is not a good look for the Winhawks. Griggs walk shot over the crossbar once again. That net has been elusive. Thrown out to the point, held there by Jarowski on the skates. Jarowski's got a nice shot if she can get to her forehand. Hits the brakes, throws a sharp angle shot. Good save by Haight. Rebound out, shot out to the point. Thompson holds. Back to Jarowski's stick. She's going to try to get to Forsythe. Forsythe, the Broomer on the back door. Right in, it's loose. Oh, they blew it dead, and the puck was laying under the goalie. Really nice play. Jarowski to Forsythe, the Broomer. The puck was actually uncovered.
Doesn't matter what you and I think, Mr. Mailing. Doesn't matter what you and I think. As a netminder, that's the best friend. Is a quick whistle, buddy.
Matters
quick
to
whistle.
me.
Quick whistle. Hey, I know we're a home broadcast team, but I'm going to call like I'm honest. Hey,
I appreciate
every now and then the goaltender, you got to have a little luck. And
Gotta
that's
have a
exactly
little
what
luck.
happened where the puck was loose, and we didn't see it.
Low shot, rebound. Can't quite get a handle on it. It's kicked around there for a minute. Goes out of the zone. Raymond's going to have to recover. That should be icing. I guess they determined that the power play was still on enough to not get icing. Throw it on a rim play up to Broomer. Broomer has the puck. She's got to move her feet. She does just that with the puck instead of her feet. Throws it backhand to the middle. Raymond tries to jump on it. Throws a heavy stick on it. In a battle there on the wall. Picked up by Mealing. Mealing's going to skate. She tries to get it to Jorowski. Just off her stick there. Again, just a little off. Right there's another example. Forsyth just trying to throw it to nobody. Nobody's communicating. Nobody's moving. Just flat-footed. Rouleau has the puck. Rouleau gains the middle. 1-on-4. Tries to walk through all of them. Shoots. Weird little bouncing puck. Glove save there by Haight. Just enough of it to keep it on double line center feed. There we go. Goodness gracious, ladies. Welcome to the game. Nice play there. Finally got someone driving down the slot, right down Broadway, the Royal Road, as they say. And Wadowitz put it right on.
What happened there is that
stick.
The Austin squad there, they had 3 red jerseys. If you see on the replay here, and I don't have the telestroke, but 1, 2, 3, watching the puck carrier, leaving lone in front. The trailer, and every time I preach this, I say, second man in, second girl in, second, third person in is going to get the goal. It's not going to be the first one, and that's exactly what happened. They got caught watching.
Well, and if you look, we'll wait for the
14-25
announcement
in the
here.
third period, a goal by number 3, Kaja Kovala.
Kovala with the goal.
Assist to number 15, Cora Wadowitz, and number 11, Briar Ralu. That is Kovala from Wadowitz
And if you
Ralu.
watch that replay too, Sid, that's one of the first time I've seen Haight all game look a little tired. I wonder if the shot total's getting her. She was kind of standing straight-legged, kind of like she didn't expect anything to happen, and all of a sudden the puck's in the back.
Could have been, but I beg to differ. We'll see the replay again here.
She's just kind of standing.
She wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, she wasn't looking. She was not ready for that. She was standing straight leg, just kind of hanging out.
On her heels, that's not the goalie stance. You want to
just
right down in the
kinda
crouch.
hanging out. Oh, shoot. Yep, there's somebody home there, honey.
Yeah. I mean, she's doing a good job back there. Obviously, the shots haven't been updated. I say they haven't updated the shots.
Nope.
No, they did. It's 49 or 40?
49.
I can't tell if that's a 9. That's more realistic. 49 to 20 shots.
That's what I mean. I wonder if the shot total didn't get to her a little bit there, and she thought she had a moment to catch her breath. And you know what? Weak side wing didn't get low to cover. Like you said, you had three red jerseys staring at the puck.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
it looks a lot like the boys' team at times when you get caught, as a passenger, not a driver.
Right.
You're a passenger. Oh, okay. You're watching. Okay.
Wait
but
for
you got it, and hey, I'm going to protect the goalie all the times, being in that goalie union. I'm the card carrying member going back many years. You got to be ready though, position-wise. You got to be your eye. You have to be the eye. Here's the key phrase I learned from a guy I played hockey with, played the pros in the minors for years. You got to be the eyes in the back of your defenders. You got to be the eyes. You got to yell, back door, back door, back door, back door, because she was wide open. You got it. That's on the goalie. I'm going to give it. That's on Haight for not letting her defenders know, because there was 3 caught in the corner. And hey, great for the win on the Winhawks. Now they're back to 1 goal, but they got to show some urgency. There's 2:16 here. We got a timeout, but be smart.
Yep.
Get some shots on goal, crash the net.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. There's been shots on goal, yes, but there hasn't really been really outstanding shots. I mean,
well, and the ones we've
except
had,
for the goal,
we missed the net or we hit the goalie right in the chest.
Yep.
So
you make the job easy for a netminder. I mean, that's great.
Like you said, I never played goalie. Said played a lot of hockey. I never stood in between the pipes, and I think they'd make me look okay sometimes.
Yeah, you got to go down low. Like I say, you got to go down low at the feet, create the rebound. That's where you get the rebound shot. So plenty of time here. 2:16. We'll see what happens before Coach Burns and his squad pulls the netminder. But she'll watch for the goaltender for the yank here. Hopefully, they can get it without. Oh, redirect in front there.
That was a little dangerous play there off the face-off. Quick shot by the Packers. And Rouleau trying to get it out, doesn't quite get it there. Thompson picks up the puck. They're trying to gain zone here so we can get Rhodes to the bench. Thompson's going to skate around and just kill time for the Packers, which is not what we want. Finally, she sends it up here. Rouleau gets it to Kovala. Kovala's going to skate through with speed. She got Griggs jumping too. Wadowitz far side, stays on side, shot over everything, hits the net. Now we'll get a chance.
Offensive face-off zone, that's what you want, the doctor.
They'll be able to get their
they'll get the face-off draw.
They'll get their next line on. We'll get some fresh legs.
So again, Brandon, right now, this is a special teams opportunity. That's why you practice these things. They may seem very boring when you do, but face-offs are so important. It's like a field goal. It's like a free throw. This is important, really important offensive zone. Down by 1. You get the draw, get to the point, go to the net.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The way we've been handcuffing our D, in a way, I know you love getting your offhand D going. Shoot the puck. But we can't just – I'd almost rather leave our girls on our strong hand right there. Got to step up. Good block there by Mealing. We got an empty net there. Should have got the puck off our stick in the offensive zone. Reverse field. Get it off your stick, kid. Right to Rouleau. Rouleau right under the stick of Kovala. Kovala's going to gain. She got a little bit of speed. She throws it up to Jarowski. Jarowski trying to gain the zone. Offside.
Definitely play there.
Just, again, I feel like a broken record here, gentlemen. and you folks listening, but that's the kind of thing that just hasn't been clean for the Winhawks. We're tape-to-tape fumble.
It's been it's frustrating to watch. You see
Skate,
that
rolls off our stick, 5 feet off our stick.
What you want to do here, if I'm the center for, I don't want to win the draw. I want to push it forward. She tries to win the draw, but I want to push it forward.
Got to get it deep, 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 deep. And that's what I mean, right? There's another example of just fumbling the puck, bouncing pucks, nothing clean, right into sticks, back over to Koval on the backhand, fumbling puck. Just got to get going.
There you
now
go.
attack. Here we go.
Dump and chase. You got to go hard now.
Koval throws the puck deep. Rouleau, first one on it down the corner. Puck is spun around. Mealing hustling over to try to hold. On her forehand, down low. Gets Koval on the backhand. Koval looking for something in front. Good stick by the Packers. And Raymond was bouncing down, which I don't mind. Just not the right time necessarily. And then she throws it right as a turnover. An empty net. And it's in the back. Just not a good play there.
Well, the play started with trying to force it in the middle there. You had your defense open in the offensive zone for the Winhawks.
Yeah.
Tried to force it,
nothing there.
It happens too much. So many sticks in that lane, and in that slot area. You're trying to force it, bring it back high again. You mentioned Raymond trying to step up on the play because she thought there was going to be something in that slot area, but hit a stick. The fake. Can't blame her on that one, and it ends up going the other way. And when they do, they bury the biscuit to go back to the 2-little lead.
Again, that comes down to what you said earlier about patience, right?
Yes.
They pressed a little bit, trying to do something magical. I've been saying it all game, Sid, is our girls almost are overthinking things. Keep it simple.
Goal scored by Austin's number 22, Lauren Bowe. That is Bowe unassisted.
So Bowe called her name quite a bit today, and she found the back of the net, finally an empty netter. So Winhawks down 2 with 30 left to play here. Broomer on the puck, shoots at net, misses everything. Drowski first one on it, throws it towards the net, right into skates. And that's another play that's happened too often today, is just throwing the puck in and nothing.
Again, you see that all too often, not just with the girls, but I see it with the boys too, where they try to force things. A little jostling afterwards, a little jostling. Girls are being girls.
Hey, if you're going to go to the net, you got to expect to get pushed around a little bit. So Broomer went to the net hard. Austin took exception, gave her a little
some
shove.
offsetting penalties. That's about it. I don't know if we're going to get a penalty on either side. We'll see if one goes, but
Forsyth took exception to that.
Offsetting calls.
She gave a little push back, and
but again, I want to go back to that play. You don't look. You go to the corner, you don't look. I mean, you got to put your head up instead of just flinging it.
Yep.
You got to look. Bring it back high again. Your D. I can't preach enough. I mean, I'm being critical, but I'm also seeing this game of hockey is a simple game if you play it right. If you're trying to force things, it's never going to go your way. I don't know who was in the corner, but just trying to force it. Bring it back to the D. Your D is probably open.
Yeah, one of my favorite coaches I ever played for always said, simple is better. Simple is always better.
Yeah, why do you think they got that phrase, keep it simple, Sid? I like to do that there, Brandon. Sid.
Keep it simple, Sid.
Yep.
4 seconds left here. 3, 2, Austin's going to walk away with a win here, 4-2. So, tough outing for the Winhawks on their home ice. Finale of the season. Did not go the way we'd hoped. Rose took over for Grishas late in the third. Girls got one back, got within one. Empty netter pushed it 4-2 by Bowe. And that's how we're going to finish here, as the Winhawks just didn't quite have enough today to fend off the Packers, who were flying around the ice. Got to hand it to Austin.
Hey, have a day hate. 50 shots on goal, 48 saves. By all means, player of the game in my opinion on this one. You get 48 saves, 2-goal victory, 2-goal differential. That's all on Haight today, helping out her team.
Yeah, Haight had a game. I mean, honestly, we sure helped her out, hitting her right between the
absolutely. I'm not going to die in that one bit, but you know what?
She definitely made some big saves when she needed to. She controlled the rebounds well. She kept things out of trouble.
She kept it simple.
Yep,
kept it simple. Nothing wrong with the whistle. Nothing wrong with that.
Simple. Take the face off to your right and left.
Opportunistic for the Austin squad. Opportunistic getting the chance that they did. Winhawks tried to force things, and when they forced it, Austin was able to take advantage of their mistakes.
Well, we just had some breakdowns. A couple short side goals that, again, I think Grishas saves that puck 90% of the time. And
well, that shot to the side you're talking about over there, you got to get over. You got to see it from the point, right? You got to know somebody's right here. So you're anticipating the shot from the point for the redirect. She's got to move over. That side to side movement. It's all about side to side.
And that first goal is the same thing. Just left a little window, reached, puck in the back of the net. So
you got to have.
And then the 2-on-0. It's hard to blame the goalie there. It's a save I thought she made. It
squeaked through it to the 5-hole, and Coach Burns.
But so many goals, and you said it earlier. They start in the offensive zone. They start in the neutral zone. A play here, a forecheck there. Having vision, not throwing the puck. Late in the game, we gave up an opportunity. We didn't look. We threw it out to the point to a covered defensive player. And that turns into bad news in a hurry. So I think the Winhawks kind of got in their own way a little bit today.
Agreed.
They still had 50 shots on net, which is nothing to
50
scoff at.
shots, but quality shots is what I looked at. Quality shots.
We just couldn't finish the job in front. The trash was laying there a couple times. We were not heavy on our stick. And again, hats off to the Packers. They played their tails off.
Oh, absolutely.
They got a young squad. They were hungry. They came out flying. They sent one heavy on every forecheck. They made it hard for us, even on the power play. We had a 5-minute major, couldn't cash in. We just didn't cash in on our special teams.
And usually when you see things like that, a 5-minute major, a 5-on-3, and you do not score, I don't have a statistic on this, Brandon, but what I've seen over many, many years of playing the game, coaching the game, scouting the game, broadcasting the game, the team that doesn't score on those typically comes back and bite them, and you know what?
Yep.
And I think in this case it particularly did, losing by 2-goal deficit. So mind you, one was an open net goal.
But look at Austin. What they do at 3 seconds into their power play. Back of the net.
And it was special teams, folks. I talked about the little things. They won the draw, got it back to the point, went to the net, shot was going. I thought it was like a shot, just trying to shot pass, but it was a shot pass, actually.
Yeah.
Nice redirect.
I would like to say that girl did it on purpose, but watching enough hockey over the years, sometimes happy accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
And I think that was one of those where she went to shoot it. It was a little bit of a knuckleball and opportunistic. Like you said, girl in the right spot, gets a stick on it. Grisham's just a little late to the post.
Every now and then, you know what they say? A blind squirrel finds a nut, right?
Hey,
you got to get lucky every now and then. To me, it was a little bit of luck involved there because it had a bounce on it, too. And she just put her paddle down there on the stick and got her in the heel. Nice, beautiful redirect. So, hey.
Puck luck's a real thing. You know, people say, there's nothing less.
But you make your own puck luck. I mean, they say you get lucky. You got to make your own puck luck. And it all started again on the draw, winning on the dot, bringing it back to the point, shot, goal.
And the urgency. Today,
Absolutely.
you know, I don't want to be overly critical here, but it just looks like the last 3 or 4 games with our girls, there just hasn't been the urgency we saw coming out of the Mayo game about 3 weeks ago. There was urgency. We played fast. We played physical. We were on every puck. We made Mayo look like, and Mayo's not a bad team, we made them look slow. And I haven't seen that team level of urgency here in a couple weeks, week and a half. And they need to find it because now it's time. It's playoff time. We don't have.
There's no tomorrow from here on out. I mean, one and done now. One and done now. You have to have that urgency.
And here's a team in Austin that was feeling that today.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that frustrates me the most as a coach and watching the game is that why do some teams wait till they're down and pull the goal late in the game to show that urgency? You got to have it all game. And
all game. So
that's the frustrating aspect as a fan and a coach. But kudos to Austin. It's a great road win coming in here and Winona and coming out with a 4-2 victory. Going into the playoffs. I mean, you're going a little bit high, and Winona's got to regroup now and get ready for the playoffs.
Well, hopefully it lights a fire in them here because, it's playoff time. And like you said, there's no tomorrow. So it's not the way you want to end the regular season, but it is what it is. The good news is they get to tie them back up and play again here soon and get back to work. So thanks for joining us, folks, today on the telecast. It's been fun. Sid, thanks for jumping in last night.
You're very welcome. Boys game on Monday and Tuesday this week, so tune back and watch those.
Get after it. And Wadowitz always does an excellent job on the camera work, except for when he turns it our way. So other than that, he did a great job as usual. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. We'll catch you next week for the boys hockey. See ya.